In this video, I'm going to show you how to complete story mode in Plants vs. Brainrots. Yeah, as you can see, we are inside of a new game on the channel that I have not recorded any videos on, but I'm sure you guys have definitely heard of it by now. And yeah, the game is called Plants vs. Brainrots, and pretty much how it works is you can buy plants, and you plant your plants, and once your plants grow up, you have them fight Brainrots in return. And if feeding the Brainrots will allow you to place them back here, and you can start generating money, which is pretty cool. Well, inside the most recent update, they added this story mode to the game where there pretty much is like random Brainrots that will invade the plot, and you have to go ahead and defend it, and in doing so, you will get a bunch of pretty cool items in return. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to complete the story mode and see what happens at the very end. Yeah, make sure you guys watch the entire video so you can see what will happen. Alright, so we do have a decent garden. I've been playing the game a little bit, but honestly not too much. I have gotten this secret brainrot back here, so you can see, which is pretty cool. It actually generated me a ton of cash. So if we go and pick all that up, we are pretty rich now. We have 46 million cash. That was way more than what I had previously. We can probably go ahead and buy another plot right here, because why not? And we can go ahead and just click the equip best brainrot. So right now we're getting 9,900 cash per second, and if we go to click equip best, we're getting 11,000, so definitely pretty cool. And what's also pretty cool as well is you can actually have your plants level up in the game. As you can see, my golden dragon fruit has leveled up right here, and it went from 1,000 damage to 1.5 thousand damage in just one level, so that's actually pretty broken. It seems like every level that you get for your plants will literally just double the damage, which is pretty insane. Or actually, it seems like it's doing more than double the damage, or actually maybe not. I'm not sure what the base stats of this dragon fruit was, but yeah, it seems like they do double the damage when they level up, which is really cool. But yeah, the shop one had a refresh, and we can buy another dragon fruit seed, so we'll take that, and then we'll go ahead and dig up one of these sunflowers, and we'll go ahead and plant this thing down. There we go. And now in the meantime, I think we're gonna wait for this thing to grow before we start the invasion battle, because just I'll have a better chance of completing it. And I went ahead and bought 2 sunflowers too, because maybe I can actually get an insane rarity on the sunflower. So I do have 4 sunflower seeds. We can go to plant down only 1 right now because we can only put 1, but we'll go ahead and throw down the water bucket on it too to make it grow a bit faster. I think this increases it by 25% every time, so honestly I'm gonna go and just keep on plopping this down. I probably should be saving my water bucket though, instead of just spamming all of them on one fruit. So you know what, or not fruit, one plant. So I'll go to rebuy back a few of them, and we'll see what this sunflower will turn into. Hopefully it's not just like a regular normal variant. And okay, well, it seems like it is. Alright, that's pretty unfortunate. I'm gonna go and just get rid of it, and we'll plant down the next seed. So while we wait for that, we can actually go and head over to the central island, because I have not unlocked it. Okay, so there's an admin chest right here, which you can go ahead and do tasks to complete, and once you complete these tasks, you will fill up the admin chest, but you can only collect the rewards when it's unlocked during an admin abuse, so pretty interesting. Over here we have the fuse machine, which you can fuse plants and brainrots. What? You can go ahead and place a brainrot right here, and we just put down a plant. So we'll go to put down this bombardier crocodile right here, and we'll see what happens. It says equip a burger patapim, so I guess it has to be that brainrot, which is kind of interesting. If we try placing down a different plant, will it ask for a different brainrot? And okay, it does. That's pretty interesting. So I guess we'll place down our sunflower, and I don't think I have any of the burger patapim, so we're gonna have to go ahead and just wait a little bit on that, but we should get it pretty soon. I did turn off the auto delete for the epics. I think that's what it is, so it shouldn't take me too long to get it. And over here we can convert plants to XP. Okay, that sounds pretty interesting. If we go and try this, we place our plant in here, and okay, it just takes a few plants, it looks like, to fill this thing up. So we'll go ahead and do our best to see if we can. I think we can fill it up, so there we go. It says plant extraction started 5 minutes. It says time remaining, there's 4 minutes left, or 5 minutes left. Okay, pretty interesting. I guess this will give us more XP for our plants, which is pretty cool. And over here we have daily rewards, which, okay, what can we even do? Oh, okay, we need to place down these brainrots, and in doing so, we'll actually get these rewards at the top, which is pretty cool. You know, we're going to place down the ones that we have. I think we might have a few of these. We have the Bambino Dolphin. We don't have the Orcala, I don't think, or we have the Burpur, or no, we do have this Orcalero. We just got it. And after we just get this Burpur Patapim, however, we're only going to need 2 of them. We're going to need it to both fuse my plant and for the daily reward, so we're going to need it to get twice. And the final thing over here is card merging, but unfortunately, I don't have any cards yet. But if we go to complete the daily rewards, we should be able to get one, so we'll do that. Okay, we went ahead and got a boss to spawn right here. Actually, I haven't had this happen to me, so let's see if we can hopefully defeat this thing. I don't know if we're going to do enough damage though, boys. Or actually, no, I think we are. We're doing enough damage. I think we should get this thing defeated, and any second, there we go. We did get a nice luck increase as well, but unfortunately, I don't think anything spawned from it. But you know, it's all good. We did get this boss brainrot, and here it is right here. How good is this thing even? 464 per second? I think that's pretty decent. We can go ahead and click equip best, and hopefully it gets equipped. Yep, it's right here. Alright, we just got a few better brainrots as well, so we're now doing a bit better. And I guess I'm gonna go and sit here and grind for a bit. Actually, never mind. I was gonna go and sit and grind until I found one of these Burpur Patapins, but it is right here. So let me just go ahead and defeat this thing real quick. It should be any second. And now we can take this thing over to the central island, and we'll go and just get the daily reward first, because why not? So if we go and place this thing right there, there we go. We now got all these rewards. So we did get a shiny card pack as well, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna go ahead and open up that card pack in a second, but I want to destroy this epic rainbow first. I am curious if that thing is better than what I previously had over here. I'm going to bet it probably is. So if we click equip best, I might actually, no, it's right here. 2.7 thousand per second. I am very happy I got that thing. That is literally easily my best Brainrot now. And we got a Neon Orcalero Orcala, pretty cool. Before we do open up the card pack though, let's go over here and we should have another bird pot to team. I thought I saw it somewhere. Okay, yeah, we do have another one right here. If we go ahead and place this thing, what will happen? Do we have to like maybe wait a certain time? Or no, there's a fuse lever right here. So if we go ahead and do that, it fuses both of these Brainrots and the pepper. It does take 2 minutes though, so I guess we can either skip it or just wait. I'll come back to it in a second. We'll go ahead and check on what other has been restocked in the shop, I mean. So we can get another dragon fruit seed. I'll take that. And we have another one of these rainbow epics. Let me actually defeat this thing again. This will probably give us an insane coin boost as well. So there we go. We actually defeated it, and we can just go ahead and turn on the epics back again. And now if I click equip best again, is it equipped? And yep, it is right here. It actually is so broken. We'll go ahead and take up our sunflower, and then we'll go ahead and put down the dragon fruit. And then once this thing grows, I think we're gonna go and start the invasion to go and see how if we can beat it or not. I think we will be able to though. All right, well, let's go ahead and actually open up this shiny card. Let's see what happens after we open this thing, because I have not even opened up a card before in the game. So let's see what we're going to get. Okay, so if we go and tap the pack to open it, I guess we just tap it a few times, and okay, we just got a batter up. Your bat deals 25% more damage. Pretty interesting. We got the sunflower flurry. Sunflowers have a 10% chance to attack plus 1 time. That's pretty cool. And then we got the epic collection, 25% higher chance for epic Brainrots to spawn. And then the bloom bang, when you slay 500 Brainrots, get a 30x cash multiplier per minute at once. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. And we got the overgrowth, every 50 Brainrots slain roots all Brainrots for 8 seconds. Also pretty cool, but I think the other one might be better just for more coins. That's pretty cool. And yeah, we can go ahead and click to continue. And then if we run over here, we should be able to actually place down our cards. So yeah, we can go ahead and place down the bloom bang. And then for the second one, I actually don't know what I should do. I think we'll just do the overgrowth, I guess, because the other ones don't really seem too great. So we'll go ahead and click both of those. And then once we get Rebirth 2, 3, and 5, we'll unlock another slot. We should be able to get Rebirth 2 pretty soon. We just need a little bit less than 10 million cash. That should be pretty quick. And we can also go and check out the fusings. I think that's not done. And yeah, right here we have the Burr Sunflower, and it does 300 cash per second. Is it actually a plant, or is it only a Brainrot? It seems like it's only a Brainrot. It's not actually a cash, or you can't place it down as a plant, unfortunately. So it seems like fusing will only allow you to turn your plants and Brainrots into a slightly better Brainrots, I guess, which is still kind of cool, but you can't get better plants, it looks like. But yeah, dragon fruit went ahead and completed to level up. So now I think it's time we're gonna go and start the invasion right now. We need to go and do the battle, and hopefully we can complete this thing. So here we go. And I actually did do one of these story battles once previously, but I only did the first battle. I haven't done any of the other ones, so we're gonna go ahead and complete the rest of these. Hopefully we can. These new beanies though look like they do have a good bit of health, so it may be a little bit harder to defeat them. Let me also check which my weakest lane is. I think it's this lane right here, so we're gonna go ahead and make sure we hopefully don't end up losing right here. I'll go ahead and just keep on striking these noobs with the bat to at least do an additional extra bit of damage, but I think we're good regardless. I think we're defending pretty well so far. Okay, the overgrowth thing went ahead and just happened. Okay, pretty cool. So you can see there's like roots that came up in front of every single one of the Brainrots, and it seems like they are permanently stuck, which is pretty cool. That's actually a decent ability. I'll definitely take that one over like just some like extra bad damage or something. Okay, I think this is like the final wave they're doing for this, so we need to defeat these last two, and hopefully we can complete this. I don't even know how much health this ballerina has at the top. It's literally too big to even zoom out for. So hopefully we can defeat both of these. There we go. There's the ballerina, and we completed the invasion. We got some extra cash, a few extra things as well, some XP bottles, pretty cool. So yeah, there's that. And now since we completed that wave, we can go ahead and reach the next rebirth, even though there is another story or Brainrot invasion. I mean, we need to actually do this one in 15 minutes, so we'll come back for that. And in the meantime, we'll go ahead and rebirth. We'll get a card pack, a bigger island, a stronger bat, 50% more money, and luck. So there we go. We'll go to rebirth, boys. And there's rebirth number 2 complete. We just need to get 100 million cash for rebirth number 3. We already have the Brainrots we need for it, which is pretty cool. Okay, hold on. There's actually a neon rhino bear over here. Let's see if we can defeat this thing. I actually want to keep this if I can get it, just to see how good it might be. And okay, there we go. We got it. How strong is this neon rhino bear? 2.4 thousand per second. We can definitely use that on our team. There we go. It's literally my second strongest. And we're getting some super strong Brainrots right now. We're definitely making some pretty good progress. We had purchased another dragon fruit as well, so we're going to plant this thing down. And also that boss we got, Brainrot we got earlier, it seems like we can't even use this thing now because we already have enough Brainrots that are already better, which is pretty crazy. I also find it pretty cool that after we went ahead and rebirth, it actually did not get rid of all the Brainrots we had stacked up in our inventory. It legit just kept all of them for us, which is really cool. But yeah, we also do have another card pack right here from rebirthing. We can go ahead and open this up. What are we gonna get from this? Hopefully something decent. Okay, the batter up again. I don't want that. Can we get something better? The sunflower flurry, I already have that one too. Okay, secret slayer. Every secret rarity Brainrot slaying grants 10x your cash per minute instantly. That's pretty decent, but I don't know if I can really keep that. Okay, we got it again. Can we get something different? Home run. Every Brainrot slain using a bat deals 80% of their max health as damage to all Brainrot. That's pretty interesting, I guess, and I guess that's the last card that we did get, so pretty cool, but I can't really, or not really gonna use any of them. We did get an extra slot though for rebirthing as well, which is pretty cool. So we can equip one more card here. What are we gonna gonna do. I honestly have no clue. I guess I'll just do the batter up card right there because I literally can't think of anything else that would be beneficial. So now we're doing 100 damage per hit, which I guess is still pretty good. Or not still, it is pretty good. I'll definitely take it because before I was doing like 60 something. We can also buy a carrot launcher right here for in the gear shop. We'll go and do that. And we also did get an eggplant. But hold on, there is a super insane brain right here that has 100,000 health. I don't think I can even get close to defeating this thing yet though. We did get to less than half, but we're not going to do it with damage yet, boys. That's pretty unfortunate. So I'm going to go and place down this eggplant. See, we went ahead and just purchased right here. So we'll go ahead and start growing that thing. It will take 5 minutes, so we'll go and throw on a few buckets to hopefully make it a bit faster. Okay, yeah, and that's only 2 minutes. That should definitely be quicker. And we can test out the carrot launcher. So if we go and shoot the carrot launcher, I'm not sure. I guess it just does like ground damage. If we go to shoot at the ground, it deals 500 per hit, which is pretty decent. It's not too crazy, but I mean, it will defeat pretty much all the Brainrots, I'm hoping. Although I don't know why some of these shots isn't doing damage. Maybe they have to be on the turf for you to be able to shoot him. I'm not sure, because shooting them right here does legit nothing. Okay, never mind. It does, but it's like a really weird hitbox. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely pretty interesting how this works. I guess we can just go ahead and shoot all the shots. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and buy this extra tile right here for 15 million. It's definitely pretty expensive, but we can equip another Brainrot now. So we're now going from 31,000 per second up to 32. Not a big jump, but I mean better than nothing, I guess. And we also did get this godly right here, which is actually decent. Better than this thing that's on right here. So we can go ahead and just click equip best again, and now we're doing a little better. Okay, the plant extractor is actually finished. If we go ahead and claim this, what are we getting? 5 small XP bottles. Okay, pretty interesting. I thought we were about to get like something completely different. I guess we can go and just keep on throwing some of these sunflowers in. We should still have a few of them. Yeah, we definitely have a good amount, so we can go ahead and get this timer up again, and we can go ahead and get some more XP bottles for us, which is pretty cool. How do we even use these XP bottles? We have 10 of them, so if we go ahead and maybe just throw them on something, let's just do it to our best damage pet plant right here. So let's go ahead and put it on this dragon fruit right here. So if we go ahead and click it, okay, it just has 138 XP, and it gives it a little bit of a jump, which is pretty cool, but it's honestly not too great. Yeah, there's 138 XP every time you click it, which is okay, but yeah, honestly it's not too great. Okay, there's actually a really good Brainrot that just restocked in the shop, the Cocoa Tank Seed. I'll go ahead and just buy that thing. That is definitely the best Brainrot that I've had equipped, at least in my garden. And we can go ahead and get our eggplant as well. So there we go. We're actually getting pretty stacked now, boys. I'll go ahead and get rid of both of these dragon fruits and place down the two new seeds we got. So we got the eggplant seed, and we got the Cocoa Tank right here, which is going to take 12 minutes. I'm not trying to wait 12 minutes. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to spam down all my water buckets that we got, and hopefully we can make it a bit quicker. Okay, it's only 5 minutes now, and we can buy a couple more bottles in the shop. So we'll go ahead and place down, or not bottles, buckets, sorry. We're going to place down those. It honestly doesn't make it too much quicker. I think I'm going to go and just wait now. 4.5 minutes is not too long. What I also really like about this game as well is whenever you do actually rebirth, you don't lose anything. Literally the only things you lose, or the only thing you lose, I believe, is just your cash. I think literally just your cash resets, and that's the only thing you actually restart with, which is really cool. Because it's super helpful to be able to rebirth and have all of your plants still here. You don't have to like regrow them or do anything like that. That would be super annoying if you did have to though. So thankfully we don't. Alright, this Cocoa Tank is about to grow. Hopefully it's not like a normal variant. That would be super cool if it isn't. And okay, well it is. It says level 1 though, which I guess is pretty interesting. 2.6 thousand damage per second, which is pretty good. But honestly, I was hoping for it to be a bit better. I don't think there's anything else too great in here. They did just restock the shop, but there isn't anything in here that's really too good as well besides our dragon fruit, which we can go ahead and just plant another one down right here that we got the seed for. And we can also go and start the Brainrot battle as well. So we'll go ahead and do that in a second. Once this dragon fruit has grown, it will go ahead and start the battle. So we're just gonna go ahead and get this thing grown. It should only take me 2 minutes. Actually, no, I want to go and try one thing before. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this Brainrot, or not the Brainrot, the plant. I want to go ahead and place the plant over here because maybe we can actually fuse this thing. But what does it want in return? Okay, it wants this Brainrot that I don't even have. So unfortunately, there's no way I'm gonna be able to fuse this thing yet. It looks like we can go and try the watermelon and the eggplant though. Maybe this will give us something else in here. Okay, so we need this Bombardillo Crocodile, which I don't even know if I have. Or no, I do have it right here. Okay, there we go. We can go ahead and fuse this. How long will this take? Hopefully not too long. It is 4 minutes. Okay, also since our bloom bank earned us 59 million cash, that is really cool. And that was from that card, by the way, over here where I think it said, yeah, whenever you say 500 Brainrots, so you get a 30x cash multiplier per minute at once, which is super cool. So I guess it just gave me that entire minute of cash in once, which is super crazy. I'm gonna go to give the rest of my small XP potion to this godly tank, and I don't think it's gonna level up though, unfortunately. Okay, we've got another boss to spawn right here. I don't know if we can defeat this thing, but we're gonna go and try our best. Hopefully it doesn't go in the lane that we don't want it to, and well, it did. Just because I don't have that last Brainrot down, I don't know if we'll be able to defeat it. I mean, actually, no, it just might. It's gonna be pretty close, and okay, we actually did. Our luck has increased from 10.01, where we got an extra 0.1 luck increase from that boss defeat, which is pretty cool. And we'll see if this thing is any better to actually place down in here. So is it? Okay, it actually is. This gives 911 per second, pretty decent. And our pet went ahead and completed the fuse as well. So where is this thing? Oh wait, I completely forgot that it turns it into a Brainrot. I didn't even realize that. Let me still find this thing wherever it is in my inventory. Oh wait, it's actually right here. I didn't even realize this or see it. The Bombardillo Watermelon Drillo gives 2.7 thousand per second it's actually my best Brainrot. So that's where it went. I actually couldn't see it for a second, but now that I can, here it is. It's definitely pretty cool, but honestly, I probably should have saved it and not gotten rid of the watermelon fruit. But I guess it's whatever. We're going to place down a regular dragon fruit instead of that for now. And now we'll go and start the the next Brainrot invasion. So we'll go and see if we can hopefully complete this. And I think we should. We're doing some decent damage because we got that new tank and stuff now, so hopefully we can actually complete this. And with the extra cards we have as well, hopefully we can actually do enough damage. I think we should. Okay, what is this cactus thing they're sending right here? How much health does this even have? I can't even see it. Oh, okay, it has 15,000. I just saw it at the very top. I think we should be okay. Unless something spawns in here with like 100,000 health, I think we should be able to complete this wave. And okay, they said one last push. This must be the last of it, and this should be pretty easy. These cactuses do have a bit of health, but they have already been defeated, and well, there we go. We already completed the invasion. We also got 24 million coins as well, which is pretty cool, and we got, or not coins, cash, sorry. And we got a sunflower seed and Elephanto, Coco Fanto, pretty decent. And now with the extra cash, we can actually go in and hit the next rebirth as well. So we'll go ahead and rebirth to rebirth 3. There we go, boys. And now we need a Giraffe Celeste to hit rebirth number 4, which is honestly all we need, which is not too bad. And we also got an additional card slot as well, which is pretty cool. But we did get another pack, so we'll go ahead and open up this card pack. And hopefully we can get something decent from here because I want to get a good card, boys. So here we go. Hopefully we can get some good luck incoming. So here we go. The first one is already Brainrot Blessing, 10% income from all Brainrots. I guess that's okay, but hopefully we can get something better. So here we go. We got the Epic Collection. Don't need that. Secret Slayer also don't need that. Give me something else. Chain Lightning. Every 50 Brainrots slain, summon Chain Lightning that strikes 5 random Brainrots for 10,000 damage. That's pretty cool, but I don't know if I can, or I'm even going to use it or not. So we'll go and see what the next one is. Bloom Bank again. Okay, that's pretty cool. Can we actually use it again? I really wonder if we can. Oh, it says equipped. Unfortunately, we cannot use it. That sucks. I wish we really could, but you cannot use 2 of the same card, it seems like. So I guess we'll go and just use the Brainrot Blessing for 10% more income. I guess that's better than nothing, so there we go. And we got 2 more dragon fruit seeds, so let's go ahead and get rid of our 2 weakest ones, and we'll go ahead and plant these down. I really want to get some of these other fruit or plants I can get in like some better variants. I did get this sunflower right here, as you can see, in like a bigger variant, and I got this golden dragon fruit, but I haven't gotten anything else, so it must be pretty rare to get some of these. But hold on, there's actually a rainbow mythic right here. Let's go ahead and defeat this thing potentially, and I wonder if I can use this on my teams. Let's go ahead and see how much damage we can do to this. And okay, we run over here and click equip best. Can we actually have it equipped? I don't think we did. No, it's right here actually. 1.8 thousand per sec, pretty good. Okay, over here there also is something in the main island called card merging, and we can go ahead and select 3 of 1 card and merge it to something better. So what happens if we merge these into 1? This becomes a Secret Slayer 2, which says every secret rarity Brainrot slain grants 20x cash per minute instantly. That's pretty decent. I actually cannot wait to get 1 more of the Bloom Banks though, so we can level this thing up to tier 2, and it would probably be even better. It might even double the amount of cash we get, so it might even go to like a 60x multiplier, which would be ridiculous. But I guess unfortunately we're gonna have to wait a bit to get that. And okay, there also is a grape seed down here for 2.5 mil. We'll go ahead and buy that. And we also got another invasion as well coming in 15 minutes, so we might even save for this one. I don't know though. I'm not sure how many story missions you have to complete to unlock the next biome, because I believe there is another biome you apparently unlock after you complete enough of the story missions. So I'm not sure how many we need to complete. It might be like 5 or something. So we still have a bit of a ways to go, it looks like. Alright, both these dragon fruits are about to be grown, but they're legit just base ones again. That is very annoying. I'm gonna go ahead and start planting down the grape seed right here instead of the other ones, so we'll go ahead and get that going. And we can also get some more water buckets to place down on here, so we'll go ahead and throw down all of the water buckets we got. It's now only 3 minutes left, so while we are waiting, we can go ahead and purchase the extra or next Brainrot slot. So there we go. And now click equip best from 53,000 to 55, and we need 50 million for the next one. That's super expensive. I'm gonna go and sell all my Brainrots, by the way, too, to this guy over here. We'll see how much cash he gives me. Actually, wait, it doesn't want to sell your Brainrots. You have 1 limited one. Let me actually just lock the limited one, and then we'll go and sell the rest of them. It says you have 1 with the godly rarity, but honestly, I don't even want it. Let's go and get rid of all of them, and we got 755k. Okay, I thought we were gonna get a lot more than that. All right, hopefully this grape doesn't come out normal. That'll be kind of annoying. So let's see what's gonna be, and it is, well, normal. That's kind of unfortunate. We got the Coco Tank to level 2 though, and it went from like 2.2 something thousand to 3.9. That was an insane jump in damage from that. But yeah, pretty much is gonna be everything for the video, because I don't have enough time, unfortunately, to complete all of the Brainrot invasions that are gonna be spawning in. But hopefully in this video I will have these completed, and maybe we'll even have the next biome unlocked. We'll see. But our Bloom Bank also just gave us 100 mil. That was insane. I'm actually probably done though. So yeah, make sure you guys head over to my Discord server if you guys want. Like that will be in the description. Make sure you guys also check out my Roblox UGC as well. This vortex or my shoulder is a pretty cool item. I really appreciate if you guys would buy it. And make sure you guys subscribe to the channel as well, because we're on the road to 100k subs. I really appreciate if you guys subscribe. And yeah, thank you both for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.